So what is on tap in today's episode of Couz's Corner? We're talking college football recruiting, we're talking West Virginia Mountaineers, and we're talking the latest commitment to the 2023 recruiting class. So pull up a chair, sit back, relax, and let me serve you up this shot of top shelf college football content. Let's go. What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Couz, and welcome in to another episode of Couz's Corner. So pull up that chair, and if you haven't yet, please hit that red subscribe button. Please give me the thumbs up. If you like this video, please share this out with your college sports loving friends. And last but not least, please drop a comment below and let me know what you think about today's topic, which is Elijah Caldwell. Elijah Caldwell is a 6'1", 190-pound wide receiver out of Northwestern High School in Rock Hill, South Carolina. He's a three-star recruit, according to Rivals. Did not get a rating by 24/7 Sports. According to one source, the Voice of Morgantown, he received offers from Duke, Utah, Marshall, East Carolina, and Western Kentucky. So the Mountaineers beat out two other Power 5 programs for this young man in Duke and Utah. He played at the highest level of football in South Carolina at the 5A level. The lead recruiter on him was wide receivers coach Tony Washington, who also recruited Caldwell when Washington was the receivers coach at Coastal Carolina. His junior year at Northwestern High School, Caldwell caught 77 passes for 1,247 yards, which is an average of 16.2 per catch. He also reeled in 15 touchdowns. Now, when breaking down film on this young man, here's some things to note. This is all in my opinion, of course, but number one, he's really good at going up and getting 50-50 balls. When it comes down between him and the corner or him and the safety, he's usually going to come up with that ball. He has good hands. He's really good after the catch. I really like the way he breaks tackles. He shows a lot of toughness, a lot of physicality when he runs after the catch. He does have good speed as well. His route running is pretty good. Now, look, when it comes to evaluating route running on a high school receiver, here's how I look at it. All of these guys are going to have to improve their route running because they're playing at a totally different level. So even though he's a pretty good route runner in high school, he's going to a whole nother level of football, so his route running will need to get better. And I'm not saying his route running is bad by any stretch of the imagination. But I think it's really hard to break down route running on a high school player because the competition at the next level is going to be so much better. Their route running has to be extremely crisp and extremely sharp. But I think this young man, as long as he's coachable, which I assume he is, and with the intangibles he has, he will be able to be a top-notch route runner, in my opinion. Here's what I really like the best about this young man. More than anything I saw on tape was his ability to catch the ball with his hands and not let it come into his chest or his shoulder pads. Anytime you're a wide receiver, they teach you to catch the ball out in front with your hands. Do not let it come into your chest because, A, it can bounce off of your chest and hit the ground, and B, it gives the defender more time to step in and disrupt the pass, knock it down, even get an interception. So if you meet the ball with your hands and go up and get it, it gives less time for the defender to knock the ball away, and you can get to the ball before the defender does. So, and I think he's really good at that. The highlights I watched, he caught the ball with his hands almost every single time. And I'm going to say something here that might be a hot take, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination predicting that this young man will be as good as Kevin White. We all know Kevin White's one of the best wide receivers to ever lace him up in Morgantown. But I will tell you, he plays to me like a Kevin White. When I watched him on tape, I thought, man, that guy looks like a Kevin White move. That looked like a Kevin White play there. That looked like something Kevin White would do. I mean, I just kept seeing shades of Kevin White flash into my head as I'm watching this young man run. The physicality he runs with, the way he's able to shed tackles after the catch, the way he catches the football, he just has that look like a Kevin White. And I really like the way this young man plays. Now, if he turns out to be as good as Kevin White, you can come back to this video and say, hey, Couz predicted it. If he's not, you can say, hey, Couz was totally wrong. I'm okay either way. But just watching the highlights, it really, really brought back memories of watching Kevin White run down the field in Morgantown. And it made me really excited to see this young man put on that uniform in 2023. So let me know, Mountaineer Nation, what do you think about this young man? What do you think about this pickup for West Virginia? It did bring their class up to number 18 nationally and number 4 in the Big 12. So let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts on it. If you have a chance to watch the highlights of this young man, and let me know if you agree with my assessment. Also, don't forget to check out my merch store. Help me out financially, buy some merch off of me. I've got hats, shirts, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, backpacks, duffel bags, mouse pads, you name it, I've got it. And if you're watching this on the 4th of July, you click that link right now and take advantage of the 22% discount in my merch store today only. It's a one-day 4th of July sale, 22% off. Link is at the top of my description box to make it easy for you. You can also find it over my head right here. So click that link. You can pick up the most recent design, which I made specifically for the 4th of July. You can also check out the JD West Virginia design on the screen now. You can check out my original channel logo design, which is which is behind me over my right shoulder. All of that's available in my merch store at a 22% one-day discount for the July 4th holiday. Other ways you can support me financially, hit the join button right below this video, become a member of Couz's Corner. Press the thanks button right below for a one-time donation, which will also allow you to leave a comment with that donation, and it will highlight that comment so that I'm more likely to see it. Also, if you want to support me 100% absolutely free, you can do it in 4 ways. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of that really helps out my channel. It all helps that YouTube algorithm and gets my videos out. So help me out in those ways if you can't help me financially. Also, shout out to Lathan Creative for creating the JD West Virginia design. With all that being said, I really appreciate you tuning into this video. And until the next one, Q Country Roads.